So now allow me to continue with the second part of your reading. This is the second part of your mid-month for the mid-month of September 2017 by Ama LightWorker. The next sign that we are going to look at together is Scorpio, and the card that wanted to show up for you, Scorpio, is the Moon. The meaning of the card, it means inner emotions, inner feelings, inner disturbances. It also means that things could be deceptive or things could be changeable in an area of your interest at this time of your life. Sometimes it could also be boredom. It also highlights your psychic ability and your intuition. And another meaning of the card, it means unveiling the truth or uncovering the truth. So now allow me to tune in, allow me to focus so I can hear my guides as to why this card is important and why it showed up in this reading for you. For some of you, you have been feeling internally either confused or excited or a combination of both, but they are definitely talking to you, Scorpios, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, that felt this shift internally. For some of you, excitement and changes wait for you in the workplace, and you could be the one initiating, doing, and putting certain changes in motion. For some of you, I feel that whatever changes you are going through right now through your work, maybe you plan on changing a website, maybe you plan on advertising maybe in a different way. Whatever you are doing, it feels like you are trying to do it now in a new way, in a more innovative way. And for some of you, success will arrive as a result, but it feels like for some of you, you are going to collect this success most likely toward the end of the year. And I keep getting that for some of you, they are referring to the time frame mid-September and beginning of October, when you are going to start something new. For many of you, it's going to be something that has to do with the work or the work area, or just starting new things. I also keep getting taking courses, could be online courses, attending conferences, being invited to galas or events of importance when either people teach or get up to do some sort of a speech. So I keep getting a lot of learning environment for you, Scorpios. We are all born with a certain sense of intuitiveness and psychic abilities. And for you, Scorpio, I keep getting that maybe recently your intuition wasn't as clear. But I keep getting that for many of you, a channel, like an intuition channel, or a channel that connects you to like the universe, or that gives you that sense of intuitiveness and psychic ability, will be powered up or will be charged up. So for many of you, in the next upcoming months, you are going to notice this big shift in the sense of creativeness. If you are creative with anything, if you are an artist, if you are a psychic, you are just going to feel more creative than usual with anything that you do. You don't have to be artistic or a psychic to be creative. You are just going to get creative. You are going to uncover some information. For some of you, I see you doing research, looking up at some information, maybe over the internet, books. I don't know why do you need to get some information that seems to be important, that it shows up, and it does feel that you really need to do a very thorough search, whether it is something that you need to find, like a home or a job, whether it is answers to like personal matters and personal development, or whether it is anything that has to do with signing of a contract, signing of a deal, signing of a partnership, signing of or even opening a business. So it's going to be different Scorpios looking for different information, and it feels like all the information or everything will come together for you in the next 2 or 3 weeks, because some of you will either now start because you have all the information and all the paperwork in order, or you will be signing some important agreement. This card also means that sometimes your feelings could deceive you. How you feel during the day could be changing how you feel during at night. So for some of you, it's really about giving yourself a little bit more time, figuring out how you feel, whether it is for a partner, a love partner, or a new love partnership that may develop over the course of the next few weeks. Because I keep getting, once you are clear in your heart, once you are clear about your feelings, then you are going to proceed. So I don't know what that means specifically to you, but for some of you it feels like they're talking about emotions of love and not feeling secure about the feelings that you have. Do you love that person? Do you like to get together? Do you like to work things out? For other Scorpios, it could be about starting new things and career related. For other Scorpios, it could be about money. But again, you have these mixed feelings in this situation. You may find out the information, or you may find out the truth about something. It's not necessarily going to be pleasant, but it's going to help you to gain clarity. And I also keep getting that other people may approach you. Maybe they are the ones that may need your advice, or they may need to confide in you about something, or simply they may need you so they can spill their guts. So this is what I keep getting through this card. So give it a little bit more time until you are absolutely sure about what you feel and what you want to do, and then give it a go, because for many of you it feels like toward October that a lot of things are going to start to take place, but you are still under the thinking process and trying to figure out things step by step. The next sign is the sign of Sagittarius, and you have the stars. So the stars, to me, it represents hope, faith. Sometimes it also represents a message in your dreams. To me personally, it also means wishing upon a star, and now that will come reality, so a wish fulfillment. It could also be dealing with or being hurt by harsh words, disappointment. Sometimes it could be being hurt because of unforced estrangement, or it could represent a situation or a circumstance that could be temporarily blocking you. For some of you, they are talking about you trying to keep your self-balanced, and trying to keep everything into a certain sense of balance. For some of you, they are talking about an interaction that you are going to have with someone. This could be maybe like a conversation or even a fight or some disagreements with a love partner. For some of you, it could be with another family member, but it feels like a conversation that needs to happen. However, it is all about how you handle yourself during this discussion that potentially could be turning into a fight. So try to be as balanced, or try not to get angry or give it time. You don't want to say anything that you may regret later. For some of you, they are also talking about rebirth, putting things, emotions, things that you are working on, creating. Now you are going to start to see some success. For some of you, I keep getting fertility issues. For some of you, maybe you're going to find some sort of an answer or a diagnose or some sort of a solution if this is something that you are dealing with. And for some of you, I keep getting success. To those of you who are artists, performers, having a radio show, a TV show, kind of having to present something in front of other people. Whatever it is, having to present something in front of other people, it feels like you're going to achieve some success. You're going to have that opportunity to kind of showcase your talent, showcase your creation. Then this opportunity will come to you in the next 3 weeks. And this, again, will only make sense to some of you. Please pay attention to your dreams, because for some of you, your dreams are going to be very intuitive. But I also keep getting some of you taking notes. I don't know if you just go around and like something sparks your creativity or it gives you an idea and that's why you're taking notes. I don't know if you're attending a course or a class and that's why you're taking notes, but it feels like lots of you are writing notes or are taking a list and crossing things off or checking things in this list. Some of you are going to have a new beginning at work. This is not a card directly associated with work, but this is what I keep sensing through this. A new beginning that has to deal with your work. So some sort of new beginning with work. Excuse me, the camera is shaking a lot. The next sign is for, what do we have next? Capricorn. Is the Hanged Man. So again, this is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. To me, it means feeling trapped into your own fear. The solution is right in front of you, but because maybe you feel a certain sense of fear, you are not able to act on it. There's a certain sense of hesitation. So being trapped or feeling that like there's no way out could be simply an illusion. Also, this card focuses on the value of light, this deep thinking about life, the value of life, the direction of life. But it also focuses on the other meaning of the card is accepts the situation. So now allow me to see what does this mean for you, Capricorn. For some of you, I keep getting having to rethink a strategy, having to rethink something step by step. For some of you, it could be a plan that you had in terms of a project that you are dealing with at work, having to rethink that and retrace certain steps. For other ones, this could be rethinking because now things are going to change. For some of you, this has to deal with a relocation. Maybe your job is relocating and now you have to change homes and be closer to your work. For some of you, maybe you are thinking of buying a home and now you have to rethink your strategy about buying or even selling a home or a property. And I also keep getting that for some of you, you are going to have some sort of a deep emotional or a deep spiritual reawakening. I keep getting many of you could be meditating, or maybe through a meditation like kind of state. This is when you're going to have the big realizations, the big understanding. Maybe there is something going on with you subconsciously, and you're going to have that moment when you finally figure out what is it that is going on with you internally. For some of you, you're going to have some sort of solution. You're going to have some sort of a solution when it comes to a legal case. If you have anything in motion that could be related to a legal case, a court documents, or other important documents. I keep getting some sort of a package, and it feels like a package for some of you, or it feels like an envelope that contains like important paperwork, or it contains important documents, or it contains important contracts or something legal that seems that some of you will be able to close or to find a solution to it. For some of you, maybe this could be like the ending of a legal battle, or the ending of a legal or the ending of a legal situation. For some of you, I also keep getting rethinking something, or having to redo or reapplying again something around your health insurance. Or anything in relation to health. Could be, getting a new doctor, or preparing to transition, from one doctor's office to another doctor. So there's something that you are going to be work out in terms of you providing medical insurance, or even having to deal with nurses, doctors in terms of your health. You're going to find the solution to something. And I also keep getting, for some of you, you are going to find things that maybe you thought you lost. And for some of you, this could be opportunities that you thought you lost. Somehow, opportunities will reappear again. So nothing is lost forever. This is what I hear through that card. The next sign would be Aquarius. And the card that showed up for you is Knight of Cups. This will be for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. So this is the sign of Aquarius, but in the card, the Knight of Cups represents Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, Sun sign, Rising sign, or the Moon sign. So for some of you Aquarians, you may be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. So this could be the Sun sign, the Rising sign, or the Moon sign. For some of you, it feels like a solution or help or an opportunity comes from a very unlikely source. For some of you, you're going to receive compliments or advice or words of praise by this Knight of Cups. And again, this could be someone that you normally do not accept to hear these words of praise, but you will be rewarded in some ways. And for some of you, they are first and foremost talking about emotionally being compensated. So if you were going through emotionally difficult times, or maybe emotionally ups and downs, or just simply, going within and having to figure things out, it feels like for many of you will be dealing with like higher vibration emotions, love, falling in love, finding success, finding pleasure or passion for the work that you do, feeling somehow emotionally compensated for the work that you do, regaining respect in the family, reestablishing a better harmony with family members. For some of you, it feels like if you felt that the foundation in which an area of your life was based on, it feels like now you are going to re-establish a stronger and a firmer foundation. This area of your life, for some of you, could be work and career. For other ones, it could be love and relationships. For other ones, it could be finances, or it could be all of these things for you, Aquarius. However, I keep getting that I did speak about Aquarius in other videos about money is coming or money will get better. And again, I keep getting that the promise of making more money or the promise of money finding you, maybe some of you will work to make this money and it's going to be well worth it, because also, you know, it comes with a higher financial reward. But in some ways, I keep getting that money will find you, and definitely money to make and to generate more money. For some of you, I keep getting is going to show up through a partnership. It could be that for some of you, you're just going to feel happy. Maybe you have a fresh new relationship, or something changes and it gets better in your existing relationship, and when you feel happier, it seems like you feel more productive. Maybe you work more or you're more successful. And maybe that's how money is going to show up for some of you. For some of you Aquarians, you're going to be in negotiations, or you're going to have some sort of an opportunity to enter a partnership with someone, and maybe together you are going to generate money. This could be a business partnership, this could be a business deal, this could be collaborating with someone in certain projects. But it does feel like the collaboration comes first, you doing the work, and then the money will follow maybe a couple of months later, or these rewards. So again, it could be also emotional rewards that they are talking about. I also keep hearing lots of certification programs, or programs similar to certification programs. Not everybody is necessarily going to get the certification, but is something that you could be learning or training, and you are going to sign up for courses. If you are not doing that right now, you could be signing up for courses anywhere between now and the end of the year. For some of you, maybe you have to do something formal, like for example, like getting your driver's license, then you have to study for your permit or something. Could be something like that. For other ones, it could be spiritual courses and being trained and certified in that. For other ones, it could be like accounting, having to open your own business. But I do keep adding more and more to your job title, or to your status, or to whatever you have, like adding more diploma, certifications, degrees, training, knowledge, information. And also for some of you, it is pairing up with the right people that are going to help you through some things. If you are looking for people to maybe remodel your website, you're going to be able to get in touch with the right professional help. If you were looking for the right lawyer to assist you in something, you're going to end up finding the perfect match for you that's going to help you with legal stuff. So again, I keep getting perfectly being paired with people that are going to professionally help you with anything that you need to do, starting now, going toward the next, or going toward the end of the year. You're going to have this luck. It's going to start now, going toward the end of the year, pairing up with the right people for you. And of course, for some of you, it's also going to be like a love match, the perfect match for you. But that wasn't the first and foremost thing that showed up through the cards. And the last sign is Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. And what do I have? Three of Wands for you. The meaning of the Three of Wands to me means embarking upon a journey from which you cannot come back toward the realization of your dreams. It's like the universe is trying to send you a hint. Success in a journey that you just began. So now allow me to tune in and allow me to focus so I can figure out as to why this card showed up for you, Pisces, and what does it mean. For some of you, I keep getting you're going to have to work out things or any differences that you may have. For some of you, this could be a partner, could be a love partner to you, could be I don't know, maybe you work in a team and there's a team of people in your office and you have to work out the differences. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could simply be like working out the differences or the pros and cons, like internally, to something that you feel internally when you have to weigh like the pros and cons. But it feels like some of you are going to get closer and closer to someone, and it could be getting closer to someone in an emotional sense, maybe getting closer to your love partner, getting closer to your spouse, or feeling closer to your spouse. And for some of you, it feels like this gap where sometimes you feel like very, very different from other people is going to be like smaller and smaller. So narrowing down this gap of differences, controversies, difficulties. You are going to be recognized about something, and for many of you, this could be something that you could be working on during this time. So starting from mid-September and maybe going toward the beginning of October, you are going to be working on something, and then eventually you're going to be recognized for it. For some of you, you could be recognized through your work, whatever you are going to be working on in this couple of weeks right now. Maybe your boss is going to praise you for it. Maybe they're going to give you a big bonus for it later. But all I know is that whatever you are going to do, if you are a Pisces that is working, it won't go unnoticed. So people are going to take notice. For some of you, I keep getting that is like you have to retrain your brain, or you have to retrain yourself to feel vibrations or energy in a new way. You don't have to necessarily be a medium, a channeler, a psychic, a healer to do that, but it feels like you have to retrain yourself around something, even if it is retraining your energy around maybe you have had a social life for a long time and now you have to readjust and retrain to do that like you used to, or strengthening your friendships, or maybe spending more time with friends and your loved ones, and you have to retrain on how to do that. For some of you, I keep getting something that you have been doing to make your health better will now start to give you tremendous good results. If you are someone who maybe was dieting, now you're going to see huge results. If you were on some sort of painkillers or other medications, maybe to fight like a chronic condition or anything like that, so any health issues or ailments, I feel like now you're going to start to see significant change or significant results. For some of you, I keep getting that you may have to figure out or work things out with the father of your children. It does feel like this message could be particularly for those of you who maybe are not legally married to the father of your children, or even to the mother of your children. But it does feel that for some of you, something needs to be worked out, certain details or other stuff that you need to figure out between you, the mother of your children, or between you and the father of your children. I keep getting family relations for those of you Pisceans that were estranged from family or were estranged from a family member. I keep getting that things will change, and I keep getting some wonderful, beautiful surprises coming to you through this family member, or simply through you feeling a little bit closer to this family member that somehow you felt estranged. For some of you, I keep getting even meeting family and relatives and friends that maybe you haven't seen in such a long time. Maybe you live like so far away from each other, or you just simply, lost touch. So I keep getting this big sense of reunion, and it feels very joyous. So this is what I keep getting through Pisces. The workplace or certain work situations could be a little bit challenging, but I also keep getting that for many of you Pisceans, more responsibilities will be given to you, and provided that you are going to work hard, again, I keep getting that you will be rewarded for it. And some of you, I keep getting this success or these rewards could be coming rather sooner, rather than later. For some of you, this year it's really going to be significant for you achieving a significant level of success through your job, through your career, through the profession that you have. You're going to feel a big change toward October rather than now in mid-September, but I keep getting that one by one you're going to figure out differences or resolving things between you and other people, or even on behalf of other people. So maybe they could ask you for guidance or practical help, so you can help them to resolve something. So in some ways you're going to be like solving your own situation, resolving your own situation, emotional stuff, or being the solution provider or the solution finder to a lot of people around you. Please, for some of you Piscean, I keep getting that you still need to be careful around technology, even though we could be out of the Mercury retrograde shadow. I still keep sensing something with technology that needs a repair or fixing, or something that you need to be aware of, whether it is your cell phone, your emails, like Google accounts or Twitter or computers. I still keep getting that for some of you, not necessarily for all of you. Especially I keep getting if you are an Aquarius and a Pisces, or some sort of a mix, or at the cusp. So that's what I keep getting for some of you. And you're going to start to feel more connected, or more and more into your own self, or more and more into your own power. You may have to deal with secrets or unveiling the truth. There's going to be something from the past that needs clarity, but also I keep getting the truth comes up or comes out, secrets being revealed, but it feels like a big revelation and a big sense of liberation, big sense of freedom. It feels like a good thing that this is happening. So this is what I keep getting for you Pisceans. Thank you so very much for being here. I will also try to make another video, maybe like do an Akashic reading for all the signs of the Zodiac live, maybe in the next couple of days. I will let you know. And I will be working on the videos for next month for October. Email me if you'd like to have a private consultation with me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If you know anyone that you feel that is going to benefit from this video, share that video with them. And again, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. This way you will be notified every time that I upload special videos. Thank you so very much, and I will see you soon, hopefully in the next couple of days, with a new live video for you. Enjoy this weekend, and I will see you soon.